Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Okemute. If it's your first time here, hello and thank you for joining the family. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on my go-to makeup routine on my lazy days, on days when I don't want to wear makeup but I still want to wear makeup, or when I have to be out of the house like real quick and I just want to, still look presentable. This is like my go-to. So I'm just going to be sharing that with you guys. And I don't know why the hands are just, flying here and there. But anyways, you guys, let's head right into today's video. So my face is already moisturized and I'm just going to go ahead and prime, and I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Primer. I think that's what's called. I'm going to have the list to everything that I use in the description box. I'm just going to go ahead and use this on my T-zone. Next, I'm going to be going in with my black opal share metallics and bronzy. I'm just going to apply this on my cheekbone, my forehead, my chin, and the bridge of my nose. You can use any liquid highlighter that you have for this step. Now that that is done, the next thing I like to do is to color correct my hyperpigmentation with my black opal foundation stick, and I'm going to be using Suede Mocha. Now I'm going to move straight into highlighting, and I'll be using my L'Oreal concealer in the shade, I think this is Honey. Yes, it's Honey. I'm just going to be using this to highlight. I'm going to be blending that out with my Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge. After that is done, I'm going to be going in with my NYX foundation, and I'm going to be using two shades. I'll be using Deep Bronze and Mocha. I usually use 2 pumps of Deep Bronze and 1 pump of Mocha. I just applied this on the places that I've not applied anything on, just the remaining parts of my face basically. I didn't end up using all the foundation that I pumped out because it was way too much. I forgot that I'm not using it all over my face, so I could have done with maybe 1.5 pump instead of the 2 pumps, instead of the 3 pumps rather that I used. I could have done with 1.5 pumps because you use less foundation when you do this step, so the 3 pumps, to be honest, was not necessary. Now that that is blended in, I'm going to go back in with the concealer and use a little bit on my nose. I'm going to go ahead and set the highlighted places with my Huda Beauty Setting Powder in Kunafa. And from under my eyes, before I set, I like to go back in to blend every harsh line out. In case I have any creasing around that area, I like to blend that out before I go back in with the setting powder. And I don't bake under my eyes at all. I just set and that's pretty much it. The only place that I like to bake is the sides of my nose, just to give that definition. Next, I like to go in with my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami. And now I'm just going to be using the same bronzer to contour my nose. Next thing I'm going to do is to set all over my face with my Iman pressed powder in the shade medium deep. And I'm going to use the same beauty sponge that I've been using. And I'm just going to tap that into my skin. So now that we're done with the skin work for now, I'm going to go ahead to fill in my brows with my Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the shade Black Brown. So that's it for filling in my brows, and I don't clean up my brows with a concealer or anything because I like my brows not looking too defined. And to finish off my brows, I'm going to be going in with my clear mascara from Maybelline, and I'm just going to use this to brush the hair. Now for my eyelid, I'm going to be going back into my Fenty Beauty bronzer that we used earlier, and I'm not going to be applying the concealer or anything. As you guys can see, my lid is bare. We don't have no concealer, nothing on it. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my Fenty Beauty bronzer and just tap that onto my lid. I've been doing this lately. I tried this actually not too long ago and I really like it. And this just looks like I'm wearing a brown eyeshadow without doing too much. Now I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush and my powder that we also used earlier. And I'm just going to use that to blend the edges out. And that's it for the eyes, you guys. And on some days when I'm rushing, I skip using falsies, and today is going to be one of those days. And I think this looks pretty good, you guys, without lashes, so I'm going to be skipping that today. I'm just going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. multi-stick in the shade Radiant Bronze, and I'm going to be applying this as a blush today. You guys already know, if you've been watching my tutorials, you know that this right here is my go-to. I'm going to be applying a little bit of my Milani highlighter in the shade 4, and that's just going to be on my nose right here. So now that I'm done with the face, I'm going to finish up with my lips, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Protector. You guys, this is one thing that can never not be found in my makeup purse. I'm just going to use this to line my lips. Now I'm just going to go in with a random clear lip gloss that I got from the hair store. And I'm just going to finish off with my Garnier Rose Water. Alright guys, so we're done and this is the final look. And that pretty much brings us to the end of today's video. Let me know if you guys found this video helpful. Do not forget to give a huge thumbs up if you did enjoy. Subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, share with your family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.